So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And already we're underway here. And looking down the list of names, it does look, Jim, as though it's going to be a 5-3-2.
Well, if flexibility doesn't have an influence on this system, we truly are looking at an approach that is quite negative. But at least...
And Seedorf! Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Sergi. Messi gets his head on it! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Luis Suarez, the man who spearheaded that famous front three, a striker whose achievements were simply glorious.
Just a machine, Peter. Energetic, tireless, constantly pinning defenders. Those qualities pushed the Catalan dominance to another level entirely. I remember one game in the January of the season when he joined, he was unplayable, and the other two up front acted simple.
Bullish header! Messi. Looking for the run.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Mohamed Salah going full steam ahead down the left flank. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. First quarter of an hour gone. Short changes him with that pass. Neither side yet able to find the net. And here's Ibrahimovic. And it's Michel Platini. Out towards the flank. In towards the back stick.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
That's a cute ball. Beckham looking to run onto it. It's gone for a throw-in. That is lovely. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Maicon. Deep cross. And the shot! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Nothing wrong with the idea, inches away.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Now it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Platini. And it's Michel Platini. Vieira.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Messi. Nicely weighted ball. Well, that's fabulous. 30 minutes gone. Out to the left it goes. Played in by Roberto Carlos. And it's Messi. He's got plenty of space out wide here. That's good running with the ball. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Looking for options for movement. Chance for a shot! There it is! The breakthrough strike! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And this is Luis Suarez. Tries to play it through. Oh no, what a... Luis Suarez! They've scored! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every...
And a chance! They've scored!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side.
And there is the half-time whistle. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half.
And now,
so we reached the halfway point.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Messi. Opts for safety. Here's Vieira. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Strokes it back. And here's Messi. Messi. Chance, surely! He scores! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
So the lead now is 2.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Mohamed Salah. Sergi. Early ball. Oh, smashing header! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Great defending, strong and determined.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
It's a pretty loose pass. It's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Substitutions taking place.
Maldini, the man synonymous with solidity. Pumas, perhaps contemplating their next change here. And it's Michel Platini. Threads one in. Ibrahimovic unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That's a throw. And he's managed to gift it back. Icon. Vieira. Lam. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's not an especially good pass, that. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. There's a sharp little ball here. Luis Suarez. Taken back almost at once. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Now it's Roberto Carlos. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, super ball. Decent chance! And that should get the job done. He's being urged to shoot. Pumas have reclaimed it. And it's Ibrahimovic. Great vision. That's a good ball. Pumas can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Oh no, that was never going to make it. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Vieira concedes a free kick for that.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 11,
Araujo.
Ibrahimovic. Number 19, Platini.
Neymar
Number 13.
tries to pass it through.
Coming on the field.
It's a goal
Number
kick.
8. Bullet. Number 7. Bale. Number 18.
It's a
Johan
sharp
Cruyff.
pass.
Number 6. Neymar.
And it's
Substitution
Roberto
in
Carlos.
progress.
Roberto Carlos. Oh, nice touch. Played in by Roberto. A mighty effort! Vieira. Neymar. In with the challenge. Look at the space here. Collar touches it back. Roberto Carlos. Up he goes! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
3 minutes added time.
Pull it. Couldn't squeeze it through. Roberto Carlos. Oh, what a climb! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
And we're done. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. And looking down the list of names, it does look, Jim, as though it's going to be a 5-3-2.
Well, if flexibility doesn't have an influence on this system, we truly are looking at an approach that is quite negative. but at least there is good scope to turn a seemingly deep-line defence into a more dangerous attacking outfit. This system will allow plenty of attacking numbers without necessarily compromising on that discipline.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Platini. Now it's Luis Suarez. Passing nice and neat. Well, that pass isn't the best. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Messi.
Such good technique.
And this is Luis Suarez. Shot could be on. And the shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than... Terrific header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Beckham to take it as usual.
You start as you mean to go on, Peter. Make this a good one.
Cleared away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Araujo. Platini.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
First quarter of an hour gone. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Maicon. And this is Messi.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Under an awful lot of pressure. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's being urged to shoot. It's a promising position. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Ronaldo gets flagged offside.
Bumazunam are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Ball's gone out of play. Maicon. Sergi. And here's Mohamed Salah. Oh, good-looking ball. Messi! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Platini. He shifted it to the flank. He's under a lot of pressure there. Now it's Luis Suarez. Roberto Carlos is in a really good position out wide.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Maicon did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Seedorf. Maicon conjures time and space where few can. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, well played. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now that's well seen too. And it's Beckham. Maicon. It's a good run down the right. Maicon's cross. The referee has given a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Beckham with the short one. Beckham stood his ground strongly. And now they can spring out of defence. Nicely weighted ball. And that could set him on his way. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Messi. Maldini. Cristiano Ronaldo. Passing is crisp and sharp. Platini. Roberto Carlos is looking to influence the game from out wide. Messi. Spread it left. He's in space and looking for options. It's a good-looking delivery. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. And this is Ibrahimovic. And the shot! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Screen right now for information on our shuttle bus service.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Pumazunam really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Vieira. And it's Sergi. Vieira. That's a little off target. Sergi. Vieira. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Maicon.
Oh, great feat, that.
Maicon. Cross flung. There's the header!
This is the time you need that pace.
Pumas still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Platini. Now it's Messi. Messi ploughing through the middle. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Maicon. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now. Pumazunam really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And it's Maicon. Crosses it in.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Pumazunam are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Salah. Mohamed Salah. Very much a man of this moment. Vieira. Maldini. Sergi. Chance here to counter. And it's Maicon. Messi. Vieira.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Ibrahimovic. Messi. Luis Suarez. Maldini.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And this is Ibrahimovic. And he's there to clear it. Seedorf.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Maicon. And it's Maicon. Here's Vieira. Chooses to go cross-field.
Bumazunam really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Time is running out here.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Messi. Nice bit of trickery. Seedorf. Lahm. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Messi. The final 5 minutes. Roberto Carlos gets into a good position. Lovely bit of skill.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And it's Salah. Spread out to the left, back towards the middle. Sergi. Last chance, perhaps. Takes aim and crosses. And it's Seedorf! So that's it. It is all over. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well, 5 at the back, Jim. It does feel fairly defensively oriented, this formation.
Well, you could say it's a lineup that's all about creating positive transitions. The lack of width in midfield with just 3 in there makes the role of the fullbacks more crucial, or wing-backs. You have to have them constantly push up, forcing opposition players back and giving your team a little more freedom.
Oh, terrible mistake. He gets big! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
I doubt Cristiano Ronaldo! It's bounced back off the post. And now the breakaway. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Kaka could move up a gear here. Short changes him with that pass. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Messi. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he's whipped to... And the finish! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Araujo, a player who needs no introduction.
Bumazunam are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Lam. Oh, look at the space here. Seedorf. Sergi. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And it's Kaka. Now Seedorf. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he get on the end of this? He's picked his way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo!
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Salah. Vieira. And here's Beckham.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Terrific header! Oh, taken with style! They have come roaring back!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
And oh no, this does not look good! Mohamed Salah. Michael can so cleverly bypass the press. And it's Salah. Seedorf. Seedorf will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Mohamed Salah touches it back. Here comes the cross. Oh, what a climb! Oh, should really have made more of that.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and It was drilled.
Roberto Carlos. Here's Vieira. Baresi. Vieira. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Messi. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Cruyff. Roberto Carlos. Elects to cross.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Maicon is one whose deliveries we all know about. Vieira. Seedorf. Ibrahimovic producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Can he finish? He's delivered all right! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Ibrahimovic. And the whistle goes for half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. Yeah, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
And we are back on the way.
Pumas Unam really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Long ball upfield. Now it's Hullet. Tries to play it through, and this is Hullet. Oh, truly brave defending.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender, that's it.
Sergi. Pumas come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Played out wide. Maicon. He's a sharp little ball here. Cruyff, given the lift of his goal. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Chance here to counter. Vieira. And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. He's got away. Tries a shot! That's another chance! Sticks it away! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Ibrahimovic! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Lahm delivers. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
substitutions taking place.
Pumas have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. Cruyff. Now it's Luis Suarez. Threads one in. And this is Ibrahimovic. Applies the finish! And that's off target.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Yamal is onto it in a flash. Roberto Carlos. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Now it's Beckham. It's a mighty effort! And it's in! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
He was always going to do that one way or another. A fantastic effort, simply fantastic.
Substitution on the field. Number 13.
So time for change.
Messi.
And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Johan
This
Cruyff.
is threatening to become a
Coming on the
really
field.
good game.
Number
Well, we have a very
21.
different game on our hands now, all of a sudden.
Number
This
8.
one's totally up for grabs.
Van der Sar claims it, safe hands. Vieira. To Lahm. Chooses to go crossfield. Now it's Yamal. Maldini. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Roberto Carlos going full steam ahead down the left flank. Great vision. It's a promising position. He's got full.
Pumas Unam really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And here's Hullet. Out to the left it goes. Now, can they get him away? Beckham has it out wide and climbs up big! And yes, it's there! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
Number 9. Suarez.
We have ourselves
Coming
a
on the
real
field.
game here.
Number
Well, at this
7.
stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Mbappe.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Seedorf going face-to-face with his great rival. Yamal's cross. Oh, smashing header! Oh, what about that? Late in the day, this could well be it! What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Well, you've always got that threat when he's around. Great movement, and what a great header.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet. Pumas Unam nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
He's shifting through the gears here. Lahm. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. He's had it taken off him. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Up he goes! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. And he's intervened well there. And that will be the final act. Pumas have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback.
I'm afraid to tell you that we're
Well, it's picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, I just think that